Good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot, and today is our daily reading. Take a look at current situation, what we don't see, what to watch for, what will be unexpected today. Challenge, strength, maybe where this leads. We'll see what the reading is, and then advice. And I'm using Runik Tarot. Did I say that? I do personal readings linked to my websites in the description. So let's get started. What do we need to know today? What do we need to know today? Okay. Current situation. Two of Wands. I like that. It kind of feels like it's a forward movement thing. I feel like we had that. Maybe we didn't. What we don't see. Three of Wands. Uh-oh. What to look for. Ten of Wands. Lots of Wands. Unexpected. King of Wands. Challenge. Tower. And strength, Hierophant, that's good. Advice, where does this lead? Page of Swords. Anything else we need to know? Okay, well, the bottom of the deck is Ten of Cups. So, again, this kind of feels, I don't always see this with this card. I mean, it definitely could be relationships, a comfortable relationship, or it is about comfort in general. The Ten of Cups, is that ultimate relationship, but when I see that, I think a lot about comfort and, being in a comfortable position, being in a comfortable relationship, being in a comfortable position of some sort. The current situation is Two of Wands. I feel like there's like we did talk about this, mapping things out. So you're in that phase right now. Trying to kind of look at where now, what to do. I feel like there is some kind of beginning. It doesn't feel like this, huge beginning. Like it wasn't. It just feels like something in your mind says I need to do something a little differently. Kind of just planning things out. I have a feeling this has more to do with motivation than job when it comes to the Wands. I just feel like this is about, finding a direction to go to just to make you, do something different at home, do something different, for instance, like, starting a workout plan or, I'm going to do better with house cleaning, starting some kind of plan to make you feel better. There's something in your life that feels like it's been kind of not right. And I feel like things have started to look up and now you're just kind of like, how do I keep this going and keep this moving? The Three of Wands, which I like, is the next progression to the Two. So this is in what we don't see. And things are working out the way they're supposed to be working out. Things are going to start coming in. And I like this too in the position of what we don't see because it's specifically what we don't see. Like the Three of Wands is about, they do start seeing the ships come in, but it's not quite there, right? It's almost there, but they're watching it. So it means that there is things growing, there is things happening, there is forward movement, things are coming together. Ten of Wands is what to look for, and that is success. Like you've worked really hard, you've done the work. So remember that and look for that. I've done the work. I've worked really hard for this. Don't sell yourself short, don't say, oh, okay, but I feel like you've done the work. With the Ten of Wands, you have. And the reason why it's in that position is that you're not realizing it really. So King of Wands is in what is unexpected. I do feel like this is a person's energy, and I'm going to use this deck to just see. Tell me about this King of Wands and what is unexpected. See, we also have the Tower and the Challenge. But we have the Hierophant in our, in, you know, what's good, positive stuff. So I do feel like there is a sense of either, I mean, it could be committing yourself to something, or it could be learning something, maybe. So tell me about this King of Wands, please. It's a... Well, that one had 10 of Cups at the bottom, too. Six of Swords, Five of Swords, Seven of Cups, and then I pulled the Ten of Pentacles. But I feel like it's about... No, I think that's you. So that's energy is not another person. It's you taking kind of charge. You're, you know, this whole forward movement, the Two of Wands, you're moving into something better. There is a part of you that's still doing that. Do I fight? But I think you're going to see more choices, that you have more choices, and it's not just that. If it is a person, they would be someone that is important to you, but they're going to be the ones that give you the blow of the tower, whatever that is, you know, giving you news of some sort that things are changing abruptly. It's really weird. Last night I had dreams of a sudden tornado. It was weird. And I don't normally remember my dreams. I'm not good at that. Because the dream was like, you know, we're walking, everything's all good, and then we turn the corner and there is this tornado, and everybody's running the other direction to go take cover. And then I just picked up my dream book. I don't like interpret dreams, but I'm like, what are tornadoes? And anyway, sudden storms are sudden changes. And then I see the tower. So it's like, oh my God, it's so unexpected. Keep in mind too that just because it's in the challenge doesn't mean it's a hard thing. It means that it's a change that you're going to have to navigate through, for sure. And I do believe this King will probably be the one that gives you that news of what is changing or what has changed. You know, if it's at work, it could be a boss, it could be, you know, something like that. The Hierophant, though, in the positive, tells me, you know, just, you know, stay true to yourself, stay true to what you want to learn and what you want to do. There is some kind of commitment coming. It's weird. Like, I don't know if it's a work commitment, relationship commitment, but I would say you're going to have to do some kind of commitment here. I mean, it could even be just time or energy. Where this all leads is the Page of Swords. And to me, that says that there is going to be some sight. And when I say sight, like, things will start making sense. And we've talked about this page. She picks the biggest sword to learn with. So this is still a challenge, but it's something that you can handle and you will handle. But with this page too, I feel like it's more about actually there'll be clarity too with this. Like, you'll understand what this change is. You'll understand what's going on. You'll understand what's happening. It won't be so clueless or so, you know, that. And I did pull a what else do we need to know, which is the Five of Pentacles. So I think this is another thing where you're not alone. Like, don't feel like you're alone. You're not alone. If it feels like that, it's a temporary feeling, because there is some help coming. And that's important as far as what else do we need to know. Because if there's a feeling of, oh, this sucks, I think, you know, it's just, wait a minute. You know, like, there will be something that comes in that's going to help you or guide you or both. So keep that in mind as you move forward. And then we have the Death as our advice. I want to look it up real quick, but we know what the death is about. It's about transformation, but it can be about taking something that's one thing and making it into something else that's better. Um, I look at like, the butterfly situation, and I want to just see if there's anything else in this deck about death that might transition from one to another. Glory, being called to enter a new phase in your spiritual rebirth. That's interesting too because of the Hierophant and the Strength, that there may be something very spiritual about going on here, or that if you're feeling this Five of Pentacles, I think it's asking you too to call on to your spiritual beliefs, whatever they are, to help you through that. Um, yeah, the ultimate transition. We are alive one day and gone the next. It's one thing we can count on to happen, everyone and everything. So, that's another thing here with the death as advice. It's fated because we have the Tower too. So know that this transition has to happen. So if it feels a little uncomfortable, know that it has to happen. But I think the Five of Pentacles is huge there too, because of there is help. Don't You may feel alone right now, and it may take a little bit to feel unalone, so to speak, but you will. So remember that going forward. I think this is a very good reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please hit the like button, and comments are always welcome. Thank you. Have a glorious day.